If you have yoga blocks, get ready to yoga blocks. Just sit down comfortably on the mat. I'm going to be today's session is going to be as grueling as last week. If you joined the last week session, I'm going to focus more on a little bit stretchy kind of stuff. But you want to feel that you're actively stretching the muscle. So it's not going to be a very passive stretch, but it's going to be a flow. It's going to be there's going to be movement involved. I promise less of a crazy hold, more of a passive hold. Holding just means to ease your body weight into the stretch to help you deepen the stretch a little bit more. So, if you're comfortable, I like to sit two styles. One style is sitting onto a block that elevates my bum so that my ankles don't take too much of a stress. And I'm going to sit the block in between my feet. So if I show you the back view, this is one style where you can sit. Can be two blocks or one block depending on how mobile your ankle is. So you notice that the block is actually here in between my two ankles. This is one of my favorite ways to sit. But if that is not available for you, you can always sit down cross-legged. Again, sitting on the block, and you're going to sit down here at the edge of a block, allowing your feet to cross. Okay, so any form of sitting is always good for you because as long as you have a little bit of a natural back arch in your lower spine. Cool. Whenever you're ready, you can always sit down onto the mat as long as you have my screen in front of you. Great. So this allows you to be a bit more comfortable wherever you are. You want to feel your seat bones grounding down onto your ground. So that this means that the boniest part of your bum is grounding down onto the mat. Okay, we're going to first start off with a couple of breaths as you hold your hand over the tummy. Allow the other hand to just rest onto your thigh as you inhale, pushing your belly into your hand, growing your belly outwards. And as you exhale, belly pushes in so your hand also sinks in towards the belly button. Good. Allow the other hand to wrap around the ribcage at the side so you feel yourself expanding sideways and outwards as well. As you inhale, breathing into both hands. And as you exhale, allowing your both hands to deflate together as your ribcage goes in and your stomach also caves in. Couple more breaths like this as you inhale and exhale. Your lips are closed while your teeth are apart behind your closed lips, relaxing your jaw. Inhale and exhale. If you're comfortable, collect your hands down together onto your thighs so you allow your shoulders to relax a little bit more. Hands are down onto your thighs as you inhale and exhale. Just two more breaths like this before we start to move. Inhaling in through your nose, also exhaling out through your nose. In the next inhale, sweep both hands up to the ceiling. You've got to carry the big ball above you as you inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands together to touch in the center of your chest. Just gentle placement of your hands as you separate your elbows wide apart. There should be a nice gentle stretch along the wrist over here. Two more times like this. Inhale, all ups all the way up. Exhale, draw your hands down together to the center of the chest again. Pressing gently as you separate elbows as high as the level of your wrists. One last time. Inhale, arms up. Very good. And as you exhale, just allow the hands to join over here. Next, inhale, reach your hands out one more time. This time around, I want you to allow your hands to face forward towards the screen where I'm looking at. So from here, keep reaching your hands out a little bit higher. And as you exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together, pull your hands all the way back. You want to imagine you're trying to pump your hands back towards the back of the wall behind you, hold. And then slowly, as you bring your hands down, you're going to turn the palms down and bring it behind you, just touching the fingertips behind you. Do not touch your back, do not rest it onto your back as you inhale. Exhale, reach your hands up, open out your palms over towards the front again and reach the hands all the way up. Couple more breaths like this as you inhale. Exhale all the way down, then turn the palms backwards and touch the fingers behind your back. Do not rest onto your back. You want to pull your fingers away from your back as much as possible. So from the side view, it's trying to go as far as possible. And exhale, turn the palms, then open up the hands out to the front as you reach it all the way up. Good. Just one more time like this, warm out the shoulders as you inhale. Exhale, open up your hands, pull your shoulders back a little bit more, and then turn your palms backwards as you're joining all the way back. Your shoulders should feel like they're cooking. And exhale, reach, open up your hands towards the front and reach your hands up. And collect your hands down into the middle of your thighs, just resting your shoulders a little bit more over here. Very good. Now stay in this position as you inhale. Stay to exhale. Next, inhale, tuck your chin into the collarbone. You're going to do some neck rotation. I want you to push your hands down towards the middle of your thighs. So whether you're sitting cross-legged or sitting with your knees together, you should try to punch your hands downwards in the middle of your thighs. Separate your knees apart. Good. So to scrape your chin over to the right side of the collarbone, stay. Neck rotation coming up. So right ear, right shoulder. Tilt your right ear to the right shoulder, stay. Now, push your hands downwards a little bit more as you slowly bring your chin up towards the ceiling. You're drawing a big semicircle with your chin. Keep punching your shoulders down. Eventually, left your left shoulder, stay. Start to look down towards your left side of the collarbone and stretch your entire chin. Strip it down over to the center of the collarbone. Slowly release the shoulders, look forward again. Now this time around, your hands are going to go outside and grab onto your underneath your thighs or grabbing onto your ankles, your choice. Deliver a little bit more shoulders downwards towards the floor as you take a breath. Now start to bring your chin down to the collarbone. You should feel a stretch as you pull the hands down against your ankles or your thighs. The stretch comes from your neck, joining down to your shoulder blades, which are your trap muscles. Allow yourself to stay in this position, feeling the stretch. And then start to scrape your chin over to the left side of your shoulder, left side collarbone. Slowly tilt your left ear towards the left shoulder, feeling the stretch along the right side of your shoulder, joining your neck. And then very slowly, keep punching your hands down. You need to create tension of your shoulders reaching down to your ground. Circle on the chin up towards the ceiling so that you keep the neck nice and strong until your right ear reaches the right shoulder. Turn the chin down towards the collarbone and all the way down. Good. Release your shoulders, roll it all the way back. Couple more rounds and roll it all the way forward. Very nice. And then now next inhale, reach your hands all the way up to the ceiling again. Side stretches, exhale, left leg down onto the floor. Next inhale, stretch your right hand out a little bit higher. Exhale, this time around, lift the right shoulder, reach over. You want to walk the left fingertip over to the side. So you allow yourself to bend a little bit deeper, but do not let this bum cheek lift off, okay? Stay for a moment. And slowly, as you inhale, slide your hands back up to center. 2 more times. Exhale, reach over, focusing on lifting the right shoulders up, reaching a little bit deeper over here. You should feel that this part of your left side of the body is crunching down to the floor. Inhale, walk back, slide back all the way up to the center. Good. Exhale, reach over. You should feel some tension in your obliques. There is some work working the oblique muscles over here. That's the reason why I want you to walk your hands out so you have minimal weight holding for 5. Keeping your upper shoulder strong. 4, you should feel that this whole part is being stretched. 3, keep balancing onto your left finger just away from your hips. For 2, 1, you're going to slowly slide back out, reach both hands up, and exhale, lower right fingertip down to the floor. So this time around, you notice that this difference is you're going to walk the fingertips all over, so you use a lot of core side oblique muscle, okay? Inhale, reach your left hand all the way up. Keep the left shoulder reaching upwards. Exhale, bend over, feeling the stretch. First stretch along the sides of your body over here as you walk the right fingertip as far over as possible. Inhale, slide back up to center. And exhale, reach over, focusing on keeping your left shoulder lifting as high as possible so you feel a full stretch over here. Inhale, slide back up for one last time. Exhale, slide it over, focusing on pinning the left bum cheek down to your ground, walking as far as possible. Stay. You want to focus on staying here and stretching the left elbow as far as possible. 3. Hanging there, breathe, balancing onto the fingertips. And 1, slowly walk it back up, bring both hands up. And exhale, just drop your hands down onto your thighs. Good. Now remove the block from underneath your bum if you're sitting knee, and you can sit down cross-legged down onto the ground. Good. From here, you're going to face towards the front while I face over to the side. A couple of twisting down this time around. Inhale, arms up. And as you exhale, you're going to plant your right hand down behind the bum, and you're going to straighten the elbows to push into your back. This arm keeps you straight. You're going to pull the right shoulders back a little bit more. You're reaching your hands out a little bit higher. Exhale, find the left hand just outside the right thigh. Good. Keeping your right elbow straight and pushing into your back. Inhale, chest up. And as you exhale, you're going to pull against the knee as you look towards the back. This is when your back arm needs to rotate a little bit. Stick. Okay, the other side. Inhale, sweep both hands up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring the left hand, plant it behind your back to make sure your back is straightened all the way. Slowly keep reaching up and lower right hand outside the left knee. Good. Look at where you're going as you inhale, chest up. Exhale, twist over towards the back, warming up the middle of the back muscles over here. Stay. And then slowly come into the center, slowly reach both hands up. And as you exhale, chin tucks in, round forward. As you round your spine, you want to reach the hands forward. As you stay, feeling as if someone is pulling your back away from you, and slowly release your hands down over towards the ankles. Good. Slide your hands over towards the kneecaps. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, look forward, puff the chest forward as you pull the shoulders back. Exhale, round everything as you round the shoulders and tuck your chin in towards the chest. Good. Two more times. Inhale, arching your back, really squeezing shoulders together as you puff the chest forward. And as you exhale, chin in, round the shoulders as much as possible. The last one. Inhale, rolling your shoulders back as you pull your elbows back a little bit more. Exhale, round it as much as you can, staying for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring yourself back up to center over here. Hands down onto your ground, walk your way back into tabletop pose, coming into your first tabletop pose of the day. Hands below your shoulders, knees are below your hips. Allow yourself to rock back and forth as you steady your hands, making sure that your elbows are straight. As you rock yourself backward and forward, the purpose of this is to allow the wrist to get used to some weight onto your hands. Now start to shift the shoulders forward and feel as if you're pushing your chest away from the floor state. You're looking slightly forward and just sway your shoulders gently from side to side, transferring the weight from the inside of the hand to the outside of the hand, feeling the base of the knuckles really working and feeling the stretch in your elbows as well as your wrists. Very slowly, ease back, try to walk your fingertips back over towards your knees as you point the fingertips backwards towards your knees. So stay here for a while as you ground your fingers down onto the floor. Fingertips down onto the floor, gently rock back and forth again, a different kind of stretch. So as you do this kind of stretch, you're going to feel very different sensation depending on how healthy your wrists are. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently turn your fingertips back over towards each other. And this time around, I want you to turn your fingertips inwards. So inwards towards each other as you face your fingertips towards each other. This is a minimal. For those who can, I want you to bend your elbows and continue turning your fingers back over towards you before you straighten your elbows again. It's a very weird stretch over here. You're going to hold over here for 5. Otherwise, just stay here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly sit back onto your heels and you're going to stretch your hands out forward. Close your fist, open up your 2 fingers. So this is your shaka sign here. Very good. So as you reach forward, bend the elbows and squeeze it close towards your rib cage. Okay, from here, watch the rotation. This is how you look like. You can just sit down where they are. Okay, if it's too tired to stand on your toes, please sit down normal. Okay, now I'm gonna point the thumbs back towards you. Stay for 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Point the little fingers down towards you for 3, for 2, and 1. Return back to center. Now you're going to point the thumbs back towards you and open up to the side as well while keeping your thumbs pointing back towards you for 3, 2, 1. Return towards you and point your little fingers down. Hold. 3, 2, 1. You're going to point your little fingers out towards the side. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center. Release pressure. Open up your fist. Close your fist. Just squeeze it all the way out. Shake it all the way out. You should feel pretty good after this, right? So coming back onto your hands one more time. Might feel slightly better right now. Good. From here, make sure your hands are shoulder width apart and your knees are going to be wider than hip width apart. Point the toes back. Good. Round the shoulders as you inhale. Exhale, start to push back into your child's pose. Come out onto your fingertips, but do not shift anything at all. Just walk the fingers slightly forward. Stay. Good. Stay forward as you inhale. Try to feel as if the sides of your body are growing really long as you reach the shoulders forward up to your ears. And as you exhale, plant your hands down, round yourself forward into a little bit like a tabletop pose, but your knees are slightly behind the hips. Good. We're going to move in and out of this, so push back into your child's pose. Stay. Inhale back into your tabletop pose. Exhale, push back into child's pose. Arch the back slightly. Round the spine. Inhale, move back into tabletop pose. Start to arch your back as you come into a cow spine. Push all the way back into your child's pose. Exhale all the way forward. Now close your knees in again, tabletop pose. Good. In the next inhale, start to tuck your toes in. Let's go back to your downward facing dog over here. Stay. In downward facing dog, what you're trying to do is to look forward in between your thumbs so you don't get a headache over here. Or you can choose to also look at your toes so that whatever feels good for you. Allow your knees to bend one by one as you feel that you're really stretching deep into the downward facing dog. Good. So join your feet to touch at the back of the mat. In the next inhale, send the right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, step the right foot forward between your hands. Good. You want to find a soft block, place it below your left kneecap. Bring your left knee down onto the block. Keep the left toes tucked in, not pointing back, tucked in over here. Shift your right toes forward until you're able to sink the chest very nice and comfortably down onto the ground. Fingertips onto the ground, roll the shoulders back, allow the chest to lift as you let your hips shift forward, looking forward for a while. For 3, for 2, and 1. Now you're going to straighten the right knee as you slowly walk your fingertips back, keeping the right knee slightly soft, but point the right toes up, dig the right heels down to the ground. Lift the chest up. 3, 2, 1. Rebend, walk forward. Again, lift the chest up, let the hips sink. 3, 2, 1. Soften, straighten a little bit more. Shift the hips back, look forward. Lift the chest up. 3, 2, 1. Walk forward. Bend the knees again, lift chest up. 3, 2, 1. Straighten right knee. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. 3 more times. Come forward, rebend. Each time you rebend, you want to sink a little bit deeper. 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Straighten. Dig the right heel down, pull the right heel back. 3, 2, 1. Rebend. Last round. Hold. Look forward. 3, 2, 1. Listen. Right hand onto your right side. Left hand goes up. Allow the back knee to sink a little bit deeper. Hold over here. What you're trying to do is to feel as if the back knee is working hard to push it down into the soft cock or soft block or soft towel state. And then very slowly, both hands onto your thighs. You just want to slowly wriggle your bum from side to side. So if you see from the side view, what I'm trying to do is I let my hips go from side to side. Maybe I sink out a little bit deeper, hold over here. And then very slowly come to a stillness, sink your hips down, hands onto your thighs to push the body back. The important part of your hands is pushing into your thighs to push the body back. So you take a good stretch along the side of your body. Stay for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly straighten the right knee. Bring the fingertips down onto the floor. Okay, if you need additional block, the block can go underneath the left hand and your right hand is along the right shin bones. Okay, my left hand is here. This is where it is. Good. Look forward as you slowly gently ease into it. You can bounce, do tiny bounces if you want to, otherwise just stay for a while as you inhale. Stay to exhale. Good. Very slowly, you're going to ease back into your front lunge and reach both hands up to the ceiling. Take a breath as you inhale. I'm going to face the camera this time around, but you stay where you are. And sit to exhale. Now, gently let your right hand drop down on towards the floor. If you need a block, the block can come underneath your right hand. Okay. Take a breath as you inhale. Side stretch. Exhale. Start to bend over towards the side. Let your hips sink down a little bit more, supporting yourself with your right hand. Or if your right hand can touch the floor, go ahead, touch the floor. Good. Stay for a moment as you inhale. Exhale, bend a little bit more, making sure you sit a little deeper into your front thigh. More. Stay over here. Good. Very slowly, sweep your left hand towards your 2 o'clock position. And then very slowly sweep your left hand forward, resting your chest onto your thighs. Right hand sweep forward as well. Stay. Hands down onto the ground. Very slowly, we're going to step back to towards your knees. Both knees down to the floor. Remove the block from underneath your left knee. Stand onto your both knees. Both hands are onto your hips. Good. From here, making sure that you're trying to find your 2 boniest part of the hips with your 2 fingers. Your hands, your thumbs are behind you. Good. Now, I want you to pull your 2 fingers upwards as you pull the thumbs down, giving a bit of a hip scoop over here. Very nice. As you stand your 2 knees over here, stay. And then very slowly, hands in front of you. Good. Keep squeezing your bum as you slowly lean back. Hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Shift forward. Just 2 more times. And lean back. Keep pushing this bum forward. 3. This one must push forward. 2, 1. Shift back. Last one. Shift back. 3, 2, 1. Shift forward. Now, hands down onto the ground. You're going to keep your toes tucked in. Slowly walk your way back. into a squatting position. Just stay over here. It doesn't matter if your heels cannot go down, it is okay. But if your heels can go down, sit a little bit deeper. Allow yourself to fold in this position. Stay. Good. In this position, if your heels cannot touch the ground, you can start to bring the block below your heels in order to support yourself like that nicely. Okay, what I want to do is to bring your hands inside. Got it? Good. Right hand outside the right foot. Push your right elbow into the thigh. Stretch your left hand all the way up. Opening up your mid spine over here. This is your T-spine, your thoracic spine. It's important for it to start to open as you hardly twist in this position. Stay. Breathe over here. Stay to exhale. One more breath only. Inhale. And as you exhale, both hands down. Left hand outside your left toes. Left elbow pushes into your left thigh. Inhale, reach the right hand all the way up. Very nice. Stay to exhale. One more breath like this as you inhale. And stay to exhale. Both hands down onto the ground. If you're using blocks, remove the blocks from beneath your bum. You're going to crawl yourself forward into your tabletop pose. Okay, take a deep breath as you inhale. Ground your hands down. Exhale, bum up. Downward facing dog. Take one deep breath over here as you inhale. Drawing your feet together to touch at the back of the mat. Open your mouth, side out. Next, inhale, kick the left leg all the way up. Exhale, step the left foot forward between your hands again. Let your back knee sink down to the block one more time. Keep the right toes tucked in. Wriggle the left foot all the way forward until your chest rests directly onto your thighs. Good. Looking forward, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up. Your hips will automatically sink down a little bit more. Stay over here, breathe. And then very slowly, you're going to straighten the left knee, push your hips back, walk your hands back as you look forward. Notice there's a slight tension in the left hamstrings. Dig the left heel down and stay. 6 times in total to move. Slowly walk your hands forward as you deepen your lunge. Lift the chest up, staying onto your fingertips. Exhale, straighten left knee. Move back a little bit more. Each time you move, you want to feel the deeper stretch along the hamstring muscles as you look forward. Number 3. Reach forward, rebend the left knee, sit down a little bit deeper. Each time you sit a bit deeper, these hips go down a little bit more, your chest goes out a little bit more. Exhale, move, straighten the left knee. Good. And stay for a moment again. You have 2 more times in this position. Inhale, straight, rebend the left knee, look forward, let the hips sink down a little bit more. Exhale, straighten the left knee, walk your hands back, try to glue the bum, try to glue your stomach towards your thighs. One last time, inhale, start to walk forward, sit down a little bit deeper. Exhale, shift it all the way back, sit, a little bit more, stay for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly rise up, and you're going to start to just bend the back knee and drop it down, removing the block from underneath your other leg. Stand onto your knee over here, stay for a moment. Remember how we just did so as well. So if you want a second challenge for yourself, you can point your toes back. If not, keep your toes in, okay? Option 1, keep your toes in. Option 2, point your toes back. Again, scoop the tailbone. I want you to use your fingers to pull your hip bones up and push the bum forward a little bit more. Keep the core tight. Ready? This time round, again, hands in front of you. Lean back. Push the hips forward a little bit more. 3, 2, 1. Shift forward. Just 2 more times. Lean back. Hold the core. 3, 2, 1. Shift forward. Last one. Lean back, squeeze the bum a little bit more. 3, 2, 1, shift back. Fingertips down onto the floor again. This time around, we're going to rock back into a squat. Okay? Then bum down onto the ground as gently as possible. Good. So now you're going to bring your feet in front of you. All right? With your knees slightly forward, slightly bent, as your toes pointing up to the ceiling. With both hands reach both hands up. Imagine you're trying to sit as straight as possible. Looking in front, never look down, look in front, okay? About eye gaze. Exhale, reach your chest forward. Hands are reaching forward. You don't have to go all the way down. You just want your belly to your stomach. Inhale, come back up. 4 more times. Exhale, reach forward. Try to pull your heels backwards towards your body. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, fold forward. You should feel something over here in your underwear line. Inhale, come back up. This time around, straighten your both knees a little bit more. Exhale, fold over for 5, 4, stay, 3, 2, hands grabbing any part of your foot wherever you can. Roll the shoulders back and lift the chest up as you stay forward. What I want you to do is to continuously look forward. Notice I don't round my shoulders. I'm always pulling my shoulders back as I pull my chest forward. It's a lovely deep stretch for your lower back as well as the hamstring muscles. For as best as you can, you're trying to straighten your knees without compromising your upper back as well. Keep using your arm strength to pull for a little bit more for 5. Breathe. For 4, chest forward. For 3, your shoulder, your back muscles are feeling tired from always pulling. For 2, now chin tucks in, relax everything over the thighs. You want to feel the stretch over here in your upper back. Your knees will remain bent. If you have bent them already, do not straighten them. Breathe, inhale. And slowly start to unwind yourself and just sit all the way up over here. Roll the shoulders back, plant your hands down just behind your bum. Your fingers are facing out towards the ceiling. Bend the knees. Okay, your feet are here with apart. Now, roll the shoulders back. I want you to send the bum up as you squeeze the bum into a reverse tabletop, feeling the openness of your shoulders. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release, bum down. 2 more times. Roll the shoulders back. Lift, squeeze the bum. Make sure your thighs are parallel with the ground. 5, 4, squeeze shoulder blades more. 3, 2, 1, all the way down. Feel your shoulders really cooking over here. Roll the shoulders back, chest up, hips up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently release all the way down. Very nice. Now just cross your feet. Hands are forward, hands down to the ground. We're going to go back into your tabletop pose again. Good. In your tabletop pose, take a breath, center your hands below your shoulders. So this is your hands below your shoulders, okay? Next, inhale, stretch your hands out, right hand all the way up to the ceiling. You can separate your knees a little bit wider over here. Stay for a moment as you inhale, push hard from your bottom hand, reach your right hand even higher. Exhale, thread the right hand all the way underneath until you rest onto the right shoulder, looking up, looking at where you're going. Rest your head down to the ground, walk the left hand forward, crawling as much as possible, stick. Where you're heading over here is you're trying to rest your right side of the head and your right shoulder down to the ground. Very slowly, you're going to start to reach your left hand all the way up to the ceiling. Take a nice stretch. I hope you don't cramp out like I'm doing over here because it's a stretch for your mid-spine again as you inhale. Stay to exhale. Very nice. If you have a second option, this is your second option. Bend the left elbow, find the inside of your right thigh and pull against it, looking at the ceiling as you open up over here for 3, for 2, and 1. Release, left hand down below left shoulder. We're going to push yourself up, reach our right hand up one more time as you inhale. Exhale, right hand, both hands down onto the ground. Good, the other side. Both hands below your shoulders again, below your chest actually. Next, inhale, reach the left hand all the way up. Open up in this position. Stay to exhale. Push from your bottom hand. Inhale, reach out a little bit higher. Exhale, thread the hands all the way across as far as possible as you rest your left shoulder blade down onto the ground. Resting the left side of the head down to the ground. So to walk the right fingers forward as far as possible, as you rest more of your left shoulder down to the ground. Good. Very slowly, you start to reach your right hand up to the ceiling. If you want that for you, stay. Keep reaching your hands up as you balance onto your shoulder and your head. Or bend the right elbow and thread. Try to open up your right shoulder as you find your left inner thigh with your right hand. Hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Hands down onto the ground. Push back up, reach your left hand up one more time. And exhale, hands down onto the ground. Tuck your toes in again. And you're going to basically sit back into a squat. I always sit us in a squat because it's very short over here. What you're trying to do is to find the squat. You can have the heel slightly lift out, it's fine. But you want to always round the spine and fold over the squat. Maybe your armpits can wrap over your kneecaps here for a full, nice back body stretch. Holding for 5. Breathe. For 4. Breathe. 3. For 2. 1. Rock forward, hands down onto the ground. Crawl yourself back into tabletop pose. Very good. Bum up, downward facing dog. Close your feet together, touch at the back of the mat again. In the next inhale, send the right leg up again. Exhale, step the right foot forward between your hands. Sink the left knee down to the ground. If you need to cushion your knees, go ahead and do so. Point the left toes back. Okay? Inhale, again, sweep your hands up to the ceiling. It's a low lunge pose this time around. All of us are very familiar with low lunge pose, but I want you make sure that your left hip bone is trying to pull forward to square your hips. Stay over here as you inhale. So the deeper as you exhale. Stay again as you inhale. Maybe pull your biceps behind your ears. Stay to exhale. Open up the chest here. Very slowly reach your hands up towards the ceiling. Hands down to the floor. Left hand below left shoulder. Inhale, twist. Reach the right hand up. It's another thoracic spine twist over here. Nothing happens. You're just going to twist and reaching all the way up as you inhale. And stay to exhale again. Very slowly look down to the floor. Bring your right hand down to the floor. And then you're going to start to step forward to the top of the mat. Nothing happens, just forward fold. Keep your knees soft as you forward fold. Belly button down onto your thighs. Elbows are reaching down to the floor. Stay as you inhale again. Allow yourself to deflate as you exhale. Slowly release the hands down to the ground. Roll yourself up slowly, vertebra to stand all the way up to the ceiling as you stand straight up. Roll the shoulders back, and then in this position, you can see what I'm doing over here. Basically, your hands are out by the side, and you're staying with a very, very strong mountain pose. In a mountain pose, I want you to start to inhale, reach both hands up to the ceiling. Separate your feet as mat width apart. So this is a mat width apart. Okay. Exhale, stick the bum back, forward fold down to the ground. Good. Left hand below in the middle of your chest. Press into your left hand, twist, reach the right hand all the way up to the ceiling. Allow yourself to look underneath as you reach all the way up. And then very slowly bend the top elbow and bend it behind you. Find the left inner thigh. Roll the right shoulder back, lift out a little bit higher as you inhale. Exhale, shift your gaze down and both hands down onto the ground. Soften your knees. Roll yourself onto the standing. Reach the hands up. Exhale, drop your hands down by your side. Good. Close your feet and walk towards the top of the mat. Next, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold down to the ground. Inhale, take a halfway up. Exhale, forward fold down to the ground. Bending your knees, bending your palms down. Walk your way back into your downward facing dog. Downward facing dog over here. So to bring your feet, you're going to touch at the back of the mat. Allow yourself to melt your down dog a little bit deeper today. Next, inhale, send your left leg all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, step your left foot forward between your hands. Bring the right knee down to the ground. Point your right toes back. Press down hard with the right toes as you slowly reach both hands up to the ceiling. Allow yourself to really find a nice lunge over here. Now that you know what to do, you have to stretch out quite a bit. Allow yourself to sit a bit deeper, but at the same time, you're also pulling this right thigh forward to engage and don't sink directly down. Stay again as you inhale, keep reaching back with your arms a little bit more. And stay to exhale a little bit deeper. Slowly reach your hands up to the ceiling, both hands down below the shoulders. Right hand below right shoulder, inhale, twist again, reach the left hand all the way up. Allow yourself to stay in this position. Keep pressing into your right shoulder and stay to exhale. Very nice. Slowly look down to the floor, left hand down towards the ground. And then basically big step forward with the right foot all the way down. Winding your feet to the width of the mat, so mat width apart. Exhale, forward fold. Just allow yourself to swing this forward fold for a moment. What you can do is you can just shift your weight from side to side. So you feel as if you're pushing each hip over to the side again, over here. Very slowly, allow your right hand to rest below the right side of your middle of the chest. Left hand goes up. As you inhale, stay to exhale. Very slowly look down, both hands are down, soften your knees, roll yourself up to standing position. Reach your hands out over towards the side. As you close your feet, keep it apart over here. Very nice. And then now just collect your hands, bend your elbows and down onto the floor. Keep your knees soft over here. We did this one of those second time during second time of this series. Okay, watch and try to copy what I'm doing. So basically your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Okay, now with your both hands holding invisible teacups over here, what you're going to do is you're going to try to keep the elbows soft. Open up your hands out to the side. Okay, open right hand out to the side and fold it in. Open left hand out to the side. Feel the back of your body really squeezing and open it in very slowly. Now I want you to stick your right elbow up and pull your elbows in And then slowly bend over as you reach the hand out over to the side. Imagine you're holding a big bowl here, no water can spill, yeah? And then slowly bend the elbows and open out to the side here. Let's do this one more time. Elbows out, arms in, twist it out over to the side. Elbows out, arms in, open out in the other direction. Collect it back over to the center, this time on the left side. Okay, we're going to do this. Elbows out, arms in. Lean forward as you open out the hands out towards the side. Good. Elbows out, arms in. Open out your hands out in the other direction. One more time. In, big circle. Out, big circle. Come back in again one more time. Now you're going to try two hands. Both elbows out, lean forward, hands all the way out. Very nice. Both elbows out, hands in, serving the teacup over out to the other side. Collect it back one more time. Now you're going to start to keep this bowl of water always upright, okay? Now you're going to start to lift your hands up, okay? And you're going to start to basically from here, bend the elbow as you bring the hand above you. You're still holding the bowl of water above you, but your elbow is out to the side. Okay, I'm bending my knees so that y'all can see, but y'all stay standing. Okay, I'm just going to see you like that. Okay, and then from here, you're going to open this hand out over to the side, still serving the bottle, and cross it all the way out towards the side, and all the way in. Got me so far? Going to try the other hand, yeah? Slowly bring the elbows out to the side. Now you're going to bend this elbow, pointing out over to the side as you bring the hands up above your head. You're still holding the bowl, yeah? And then very slowly bend elbows into the hip, open out to the side. Good. And then now bend forward, elbows in as you push the hands all the way out. All of us can be waiters and waitresses after this. Bend the elbows in and open it out, collect it over here. Good. I'm not going to ask you to do two hands. Don't worry about that. Okay. So now I'm going to start standing up again. Ready? You're going to start by standing at the front of the mat. Okay. Ready. Next inhale, still holding the teacup over here. As you exhale, I want you to bend both elbows out as you bend your knees and go down. Forward fold. Start to pull the elbows out, pull the hands in as you stand straight up. Okay, now soften the right knee, step the left leg all the way back into your high lunge pose. Now from here, you're going to, I'm going to show you the front view, okay? From here, you're going to basically, left elbow is going to bend in and reach backwards. Got it? And then slowly pull it back in, come backwards. Again, just two more times like this. Left elbow, bend forward, reach backwards, holding the cup behind you. Right elbow, coming back in, come backwards. One more time. Left elbow moving, okay? And we're going to bend the elbows out, reach backwards. Pull the elbows in, come backwards. Step to the top of the mat. Now we're going to change sides. Left foot forward, right leg all the way back. Okay? Working the right arm this time around. Now, bend forward, pull the elbows out, reach the right hand backwards. Still holding the teacup. Pull the left elbow in, reach it back. Two more times. Elbow out, reach the right hand back. Elbow out, pull the right hand in. One more time. Elbow out, reach the right hand back, look forward. Good. Elbow out, pull the right hand in. Step forward. Take a breath as you inhale. Exhale, just drop the teacups down by the side. Very good. Now, take a quick shake of your hands. Very nice. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold down to the ground. Inhale, halfway up, please. Pulling your shoulders back. Exhale, hands down to the ground. Soften your knees. I want you to step the left foot all the way back. Lower left knee down to the ground. From here, you're going to start to slowly, yeah? Bend, use your hands, let the right knee drop outside and let the left knee cave in. You are balancing into your 90-90. Okay, so check yourself. Your right knee has dropped out, your left knee has dropped in over here. Now, you're just going to make sure that your front shin bone is horizontal as you look down. Your front shin bone and your right thigh is actually 90 degrees down, bent down over here. Good. From this position, you are going to just face me as I face the side view. From this position, you want to make sure that all parts of your foot is anchored down onto your ground, hands below your shoulders. Roll your shoulders back, chest is up. Exhale, bring the chest over the thighs as you look forward. Use your hands to push back into the ground to push your body forward. Inhale, chest up. Hands driving into the ground to push your chest forward. Exhale, go forward a little bit more. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, go forward a little more and stay over here. What you're going to do is you're going to use your left hand, hug onto your left foot, right hand hugs on towards your right knee, and you're just going to stay over here for 10, 9. Allow yourself to sit and feel the stretch in the right bum. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push yourself back up. Now, you're going to find a block or a pillow, bring it underneath the right thigh, okay? So from the side view, it means that my right thigh is balancing onto the block and my left knee is back, okay? My bum is off, so very slowly lean forward. You're going to slowly stretch your back leg all the way back until it's straight. Your back toes are in. This is a pigeon pose, but it's very, very deep stretch. Hands are in front. Left hand can push down onto the foot as you stay. Now, very slowly, you're just going to bend all the way down and rest, maybe elbows down, or just bend the hands and rest for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push yourself back up. If you need to, remove this. Okay, now you're going to basically heave yourself back into downward facing dog. Catch one breath over here as you inhale. Exhale, both knees down onto the ground. Okay, or sit there with me. The other side before we take a break, yeah? Left foot all the way forward, just step forward again over here. Now, very slowly, you're going to pull the left knee down to the side. Use your hands to balance. Eventually, you're going to land the left knee down and land the right knee in, down onto the ground. Okay, from here, hands below your shoulders again. Got it? Now, using your hands, you're going to point the fingertips back so you allow yourself to hinge forward, hold, and then push back up. 4 more times. Reach forward, hold, and come back up. Shoulders back, reach forward, hold, and come back up. You're doing bounces like this. Reach forward, push into your hands, and come back up. Last one. Reach forward. Now you're going to grab your elbow outside, the elbow outside the other left knee as well as you stay over here. Hold, 10. Look forward, 9. Don't look down. 8, 7, 6. Lift the chest up slightly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press yourself back up. Same thing. Block goes underneath your left thigh. Sit a little deeper. Slowly lean forward. Use your right hand to press down onto your left foot. Wriggle, stretch the back foot back as much as possible, deepening your stretch. Look forward. Inhale, exhale, bend. You can place your left elbow down to the ground or simply bend. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press yourself back up. Reset onto your hands, lift the blocks away from you. You're going to sit down onto the floor and come straight towards the front, facing the side where you actually have your knees out and your toes are apart. Okay, all got it over here. Hands are behind you, supporting yourself with your body. You're going to close your feet in about wider than hip width apart. From here, your bum is seated, but you're just going to drop both knees down to the right side. Notice I'm trying to bend and pull my left knee down, but my bum is not lifting up. So it's not supposed to be like this. I want the left bum down onto the ground. You use the strength of your knee to pull it down. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Knees back up to center. Again, drop it down towards the left. Use the strength of your own hips to just pull it down. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Come back up to center. This time around, listen carefully. Both knees towards each other. Separate your feet apart, balancing onto the inside of your knees. Use your hands to push the bum forward a little bit and stay. Holding the internal stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk your feet towards each other in the butterfly feet. Drop it up. Use your hands, grab onto your ankles, roll the shoulders back, chest up. Pull forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reset. Bring your leg out, shake it out, take a sip of water. At least I need a sip of water. Okay. Very nice. Great. So catch your breath for a while. Today's a little bit, it's very, very nice and gentle, but it's just continuous flow and more flow and more flow. So we're just going to enter the last bit of our flows. All right. So it's a little bit of stretch. You will want to prepare some towel. Let me just give you a heads up of what's going to happen. We're just going to move into a simpler warrior two. So from here, I'm going to show you how the transition is like. One leg is up, right leg is forward, right? We're going to sink this down onto your ground. This is when it is quite useful to have a towel below your knee because you're going to shift this over towards behind and you're going to balance a lot onto the inside of this knee. So this is when I realized that I kind of like it with my blocks below so that I have a little bit of leeway. My block is going to be horizontal, so it allows me to center my heel lining up at the same time. And then look, notice my back toes is behind, right? My back toes are tucked in. Allows me to sit down a little bit deeper into this position. And from here, I'm actually going to start to get you to move forward, open up all the way, and down. So this is a position you want to be in as you stretch the inside of the thighs, as you use your hands to deepen the stretch all the way. Okay, then after we transit into this position as you go back into the front position. And that's where I want us to basically start to use the hands, reach up and down. So from here, actually, sorry, the other hand, you're going to place one hand down, you're going to reach up, straighten your knees and down. Reach up, straighten your knees and down. So this is a cycle that I want to go through. So you just need to be a little bit more aware of what's going on. Okay? Okay? So get ready blocks whenever you need to place it at an available spot. Whenever you're ready, we're going to start by standing at the front of the mat or at the back of the mat, whichever is available. Okay? Ready, ready, ready? Feet together at the top of the mat. Oh, I just got bitten by a mosquito. No wonder my foot is itching. Okay, ignore me for that. Inhale, arms up, everyone. Exhale, soften knees forward, fold down to the ground. Inhale, take a halfway up, please. Exhale, soften your knees, fold your belly button over the thighs. You're going to start off with stepping your left foot all the way back. Here, swinging the left knee down to the ground. The first one, we're going to soften our knees. So basically what I'm going to face, I'll end up facing away from you, but bring the back knee down onto the block. The block is horizontal or the towel is horizontal. Okay, as you slowly push yourself back up, use the wall as support. You want to start to bring your left toes behind you as you look at your foot. You're going to align your back knee with your front heel. So they are all in one line here. Got it? So from here, you're going to bend into this front knee a little bit more to stretch this part of the inner thigh. Okay, while my back is facing you, you kind of understand what's going on with your entire back thigh. Okay, from here, start to go and rock into this position, stretching our inner thigh position. Okay, while I face the camera this time around, so we are all aligned in this position. Got it? So stay as you just rock it up over here. Nice. Stay and start to feel that you're going to go into a deeper stretch. Pressing hard into the back toes as you squeeze the bum a little bit more. Right elbow resting onto your thighs. Okay. Inhale, reach the left hand all the way up to the ceiling. Now you're going to aim 45 degrees forward towards you as you reach the left hand forward and down. Stay. Use the right elbow to push the right knee out over to the side, looking down at the ground. Maybe you can go a deeper as you push the bum back a little bit more, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand sweeps towards the back as you stretch your leg all the way up and down. So you kind of got a circle. Okay, and we're going to go down again. Reach down, lean forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand goes down, sweeps towards the left leg as your right leg sends you back and come up. And 3, total 5 rounds. 5, 4, reach forward, stick the bum back. 3, feel the stretch. 2, 1. Left hand goes down, sweep it all the way back. 2 more rounds. Reach, The more your left hand reaches diagonally forward, you need to stick the bum back a little bit more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last sweep. Push your hand all the way back. Use your right to push back. Up and down. Hold. Keep reaching your left hand diagonally forward as you sit your bum back a little bit more. Use your elbow to support for 3, for 2, and 1. Left hand down onto the floor. Got it? So basically, you are in this position. Bring the left leg all the way back again, coming into your low lunge pose. Okay? In your low lunge pose over here, left hand is down onto the floor. Your right hand will go up to the ceiling. Good. And then from here, slowly reach the right hand towards where your head is. Slowly straighten the right knee as you bring the hands down. As you shift the hands back, rebend the right knee, hands go up. 4 more rounds. As the right hand goes forward, you're going to straighten the right knee. As you sweep the right hand back, you're going to rebend the right knee. 3 more rounds. Go down, sweep it back, rebend, go up. 2 more rounds, go down, sweep it back, rebend right knee, go up. Last round. Go down, reach, rebend right knee, hands go up, and hands down onto the ground. Simply step forward and walk out of your pose. Okay, great. Got it already? So you're going to repeat on the second round on the left side now. Okay, we're going to step on the top of the mat again. As you inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale halfway out, please. Exhale, forward fold. Soften your knees, step the left foot all the way back, sinking the left knee down onto the tower of soft block over here. Stay for a moment as you just allow yourself to adjust. Your right toes is going to swing back as you align yourself, coming back up. Align your left heel with your right knee. You can wriggle the left bum, left thigh forward a little bit more and stay. Got it? Your hands can be on your thighs over here. Now, let yourself push into your hips, sink a little bit deeper. Just go a couple of times like this as you bend the left knee, pushing into the right inner thigh. Squeeze the bum cheek a little bit more. Stay for maybe the last 2 rounds. Good. One more. And sit deep. Left elbow onto your left thigh. Ready? Allow yourself to just sink a little bit deeper. Good. Stay. Right hand directly reaches up to the ceiling. Good. Allow your left elbow to push the left knee out over to the side. Now, as you reach forward, reach diagonally for your right hand as you push the bum back all the way. Good. From here, you're going to slowly start to use your left foot, straighten the knee, push yourself all the way back and down. Again, 2 rounds. Second round. Reach diagonally forward, stick the bum back. Now, as the right hand goes down, use the left foot straighten to push your body back all the way up and stay. Yep, round 3. Forward, sweep back, go back up and stay. Nice. 4th round, sweep forward, stick the bum back, sweep back, go around, go back up and stay. 1 last round. Reach forward diagonally, hold over here for a while. Slow it down, hands reaching down. Straighten left knee to push the hips back. Reach your hands all the way up and sit down, stay. Slowly bring the right hand down to the floor. Push your right toes back this time around. Find yourself in a lunge pose. Got it? In a lunge pose this time, your right hand down is on the ground. Okay, left hand is going to reach for up all the way first. Now, as your left hand goes forward, you're going to straighten the left knee. And as your left hand reaches backwards, you're going to rebend the left knee until your hand goes up. That's 1 round. Left hand forward, push your hips back, straighten left knee. Left hand down and back, rebend the left knee up. 3 more rounds. Reach forward, stick the bum back. Hands back, rebend left knee. Left hand goes up. Left hand forward, stick the bum back. Rebend left knee, left hand goes back and up. Last round. Left hand sticks forward, reach the bum back. Left knee bends and reach the hands up, stay. Hands down onto the ground, step forward and get out of it. Okay, take a sip of water, towel yourself dry. We moved quite a bit over here. Hold for a moment. Let me take my water. Stay to exhale. Good. Very slowly, now you're done with drawing a lot of circles over here. Let's sit back down onto the ground. Okay? For my last stretch over here, we're just going to go down, lying down onto the ground. You've done this a couple of times before. We're going to lie down onto the ground. Yeah. Somewhere onto the ground, your feet are behind you, hands are, elbows are below the shoulders. Okay, this is a back stretch for all of us. Okay, one of my favorite back stretches. So this is we did a lot of back today, a lot of shoulders. So this is just a good way to sum it up. Pull the right knee out to the side in frog style pose. So your right knee is bended like this position while looking. So to lift your chest off, so to slide the left shoulder across. So it's upper leg shoulder, yeah, right knee and left shoulder resting onto your shoulder. Good. Right hand goes up. Drop the right hand behind you. Let yourself open out over to the side. You can let this right hand dangle, or you can bend the bottom knee. Find the right hand, grabbing the outer edge and kick into it. Make sure the right bottom knee doesn't lift off. It just slides in slower, softly. So you want to end up in this position over here. Good. Looking at the ceiling, holding for 5, for 4, for 3, and 2. Release the grip of your right hand. Come back down onto your stomach. Close your right knee in. Very nice. Stick out the left leg. Lift the chest off. Slide the right shoulder underneath and rest onto it. Bring the left hand all the way up. Drop it all the way down behind you as you look up at the ceiling. Bend the bottom knee if you want to. Grab it and kick into it to feel the stretch. Good. Hold it over there. 3, 2, 1. Release the foot. Come back onto your stomach. Notice your right shoulder is still bended. I want you to cross the left arm across the shoulder like that, as far as possible. Okay? And then from here, use your toes. You're going to heave your chest over your arms so you get a little bit more stretch onto it, and just bow the chin down like this. Okay? Hold. 5, 4. I better count slower so you have time to get your chest over your arms. 3, 2, 1. Shift your body back away from your arms. Cross the other way around. Your right hand was behind the left arm. Now it's your left arm is behind the right hand. Again, shift your weight forward over the arms and just lean your body weight into it. Hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Hold longer if you want to. I'm going to end this in 1. Slowly shift your weight back and push your weight back up. And you're done for the day.